If you're looking for a really good high quality day pack or everyday commute pack, look no farther than the Maxpeditiom Sitka Gear Slinger. We're going to overlook this one today on this episode of the Texan Camper. Hey guys, welcome to another episode tabletop review by the Texan Camper. This is a backpack from Maxpeditiom called the Sitka Gear Slinger. It's one of my favorite packs that I've been using most likely for about a few years now. And I'm going to go through some of the really cool features of this pack. This might be something you could use. We'll go through some of the details of the material, the pockets, the straps, other various details that you might want to know about this pack. So let me go ahead and break this down and show you what kind of cool features you can get with this pack here. To start off with, on the exterior of the pack, you'll notice that there is a Y strap, which allows you to secure items to the external of the pack, maybe a blanket or something like that for a day hike. You can see it just simply unbuckles, snaps into place, and then you've got a little pull thing here to tighten it down. And it comes down to the bottom here. And this is removable if need be. You can take that off. It has two external pockets. This is roughly 9 inches by 6.5 inches. Let me open this up here. If you open it up, the zippers give it a good, I would call it a 3/4 open, so you can actually flip the 3/4 the way so you can really get into your gear. You do have a little hook here for maybe some keys. You have an interior sleeve for an iPad or some other device here. Just slides behind there, maybe a wallet, passport, whatnot. You can keep items secure. You do have another pocket just right behind here, behind the main lid. It's got this gray material for visibility, and then it just zips right back up. Dual zippers, which is what I like, so you can open it up from different angles. And by the way, the zippers are a YKK zipper. I put these little customized lanyards on there. The external pocket, you can see here, has a security feature. This buckle here prevents the zipper from going down. It is a pretty stout buckle that you have to kind of give some oomph. So if you're standing in a line at an airport or whatnot and you've got some secure items in here, it would take some good force to pull that zipper to get to that pocket there. So that's a nice little feature there. Just got some cords in there. And then this buckle goes right back over it like so. So now the zipper can't come down. And if somebody was to fiddle with it, you would most likely feel it. On the exterior of the pocket, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 molly loops. If you want to use those for carabiners or put some external pouches on there, you can do that. On the side here, you can see there is a spot for a water bottle, maybe a Nalgene. You can fit in there. Let me grab my Nalgene bottle and show you what that looks like in there. Alright, so this is just a standard 32 ounce, not really Nalgene, but just a water bottle, and that fits right in this side pocket, so you can carry some water in there. Now the material of this pack is a Teflon fabric protector for grime resistance and easy maintenance, so you can easily clean this pack. It's also made from 1000 denier, water, and abrasion resistant lightweight ballistic nylon fabric, all through the entire pack, so it's extremely rugged and durable. And being that it has that Teflon coating, it does shed water quite easily. It's not 100% waterproof, but if you're out in the rain or whatnot during a commute going to work and you get caught out in the rain, maybe on the trail, you don't have to worry about water penetrating or permeating the material because of that coating. So now that I've shown you this bottom pack, this top pouch here is about 3 inches by about the same, about 6 inches on top there. And this is really nice because you can put smaller items in here. Before I open it up, on the outside here, you'll notice that you've got a little sleeve. Maybe you can insert a flashlight or any other long item in between there. I usually use this for my little miniature tripod. I'll put in between underneath here, and then I use the shock cord here to cinch it down, which is pretty nice. You got that right there. You also got a hook and loop system if you want to put some morale patches on there. You have that Velcro there. And then again, it still features the double zipper YKK. And when you open it up, you can see you've got some elastic webbing to insert stuff here. I usually put batteries in here for my camera, or you can secure flashlights or any other small items you can put in there. And then just behind here, you've got a little pocket for other small essentials. So that's what it looks like in there. And it opens up to about that far. So it opens up a pretty good amount. I like that a lot there. Going to the other side of the pack, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 MOLLE webbings here to do other stuff, plus 2 more just right here along the hip section. You can add maybe a flashlight holder that holds your light, the Maxpeditiom flashlight holder, or some other Maxpeditiom small MOLLE you can do there. And then you have another little loop system here. You can hook your keys onto here, which I normally do. And then you've got a little carabiner. These right here, you can add a carabiner on the side there. So you've got plenty of webbing to make and customize this pack for your needs. Going to the interior of the pack, does not come with this pillow. This pillow is just for loft. But here's the interior of the pack. And you've got a little cinch buckle here to help cinch down gear if it's inside of these internal pockets. And inside here, you can see you've got a little sleeve right there with more hook and loop systems for customized pouches. Maybe a gun. You can put your handgun in there with a Velcro strap. And in the front here, you have mesh pockets. You can see right here these mesh pockets that zip up. And there are 2 sections. You got a big section here and a smaller section here. And this whole area zips right up. Again, using all YKK zippers. So you've got a lot of storage in here. And on the back side of the backpack that's on your, you've got additional sleeves here. You can see my hand goes all the way in there. It's very deep. And you've got another sleeve here for additional essentials. This makes a great camera bag. I use it for my camera gear, for just small day hikes. If I'm out with the family, I just keep some essentials and food in here. So that's the interior of the pack. Next thing I want to show you is the actual shoulder strap. So let me bring you in closer so you can see the details of this. Alright, so getting in closer here, this is a single strap system that is, I believe, accommodates the left side shoulder as where it sits. You've got some loops right here for hooking carabiners. Continuing down, you have a spot here again for more looping. This is kind of where your hydration bladder would go through. I'll show you where that goes here in a minute. Then you've got this metal clasp, putting your keys on there. It's another spot to hang stuff, whatever you might hang. This is the rib strap, and I'll show you how that works here shortly. And then it just continues down. Then you've got 2 additional straps here. Then it comes down to a heavy-duty buckle system. A very positive snap. And then, of course, you can just cinch it down. And the strap does come with web keeping elastic, so you can actually insert and keep all of your webbing nice and neat. And there you go. Now, like I said before, this pack is hydration compatible. And where you would go on the side here, this is a concealment zipper. I like this area because it's a hidden pocket almost, even though it's for your hydration bladder. So you can conceal, like maybe you can conceal your handgun in there if need be, or whatever other items you need to kind of hide just secretly there. And you can see there inside of here is where your hydration bladder would go, or whatever else you might want to put in there. And then right here is where the hydration bladder would come up, and then you would just, you know, put the hydration tubing through the webbing on the strap. Then of course here you've got a little drainage hole in case something happened to your hydration bladder, the water would drain out through this area here. So that's the hydration bladder there. And you can see there's heavy duty padding for your shoulder blades along down your back spine here. So it's got some pretty good cushioning on your back area there. You can see the two spots up here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this backpack on, and I'm going to show you why they call it the Gear Slinger and why that's used tactically or just for everyday use, which is one of the main features that I love about this pack. So stay tuned. Let's go show you that. Now I didn't show it previously, but before I show you the pack on me, I want you to notice this strap that's just on the side. This is a grab handle which incorporates the pack into a gear slinger, so that when it's on your pack you can reach around and grab this and swing it to your front area to get all of your gear out. And let me show you how that works. So as you can see, the pack sits up on your left shoulder. This is a left shoulder carry. There might be a right shoulder option, but I don't think there is. I think this is primarily on the left shoulder. Now, the reason why this is called a gear slinger is because you have the ability to sling the pack around to your front end by grabbing that handle I showed you earlier, and you pull it like so. Now this is one of the main reasons why I love this pack, so that you can shift the load during a long hike. Like I like to carry it in the front, or I can carry it in the back. But the benefit of this is I can get to my gear very easily, so it makes a great traveling pack, especially for camera gear. So I can open up my pack, get in there, get things out in the larger pouch. I can get into the smaller areas quite easily. It's kind of just resting right here. You can see the strap comes here, it's still resting right there. And I like to keep my zippers just like this, kind of in the middle, so that when I do sling it in the front, that I've got the ability to unzip it. And then of course I have access to the small pocket for my small essentials, like perhaps a battery for my camera. Now that I've shown you how it works in this manner, let me show you the other strap system that makes it more secure. So now that I've taken my pack and I've swung it around, if you're moving around you can see it could fall loose if you're bending over on a hike or something like that. They have an additional, I would call it a rib strap, because it comes up under your ribs, and that buckles right into there, just right up underneath your rib cage. Tighten it all down, keep it nice and secure even with a heavy load. Now it's not going to go anywhere. So you can see that's really nice. So if you're on a trail, you're bending over, this is good for tactical purposes. So there you go. So that's that strap there. And another little feature that this strap has is it has a little emergency whistle on it, which is pretty loud. I like that. There you go. So you got this little rib strap here that keeps it secure. If you need to get to your backpack, release the strap. You can grab the handle, or I just simply pull it around, and now it sits like this, and I have access to all my gear. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I've been using this pack for I've been using this pack for 3 years, and it looks brand new. I've taken it out on the dirt trails. I've biked with it. I've had a hydration bladder leak in it. I've had it rained on. It's pretty much gone through hell, and it stays perfectly clean. I prefer the black. I just like that black look. It kind of blends into the commute if you're out there using this as a day pack, because you can fit a laptop, maybe a 14-inch laptop you can fit in here nicely, or your iPads, whatever you might have there. I do recommend getting this. The materials are extremely tough, long-lasting. The price point on this pack can go anywhere from $80 to $115. At the time I bought this pack way back, it was on a blowout clearance, overstock clearance, so I got it for like $80. But if you shop around, you can find one used on eBay for a good deal. I'd recommend doing that because these packs are, I don't know how long they've been out, but they've been out for a while, so you can probably find some good deals. And then, like I said, I just replaced the zippers with some cool little paracord designs. And that's pretty much it for this episode of the Texan Camper Tabletop Review of the Maxpeditiom Sitka Gear Slinger. Go out and get yourself one.